Your Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney local forecast with meteorologist Kit Cloninger.
Well, it has been hot and muggy today, but now we're looking at chances for some more thunderstorms to come through. All that moisture at the surface could be ingested into some of those storms a little bit later on. But right now, 81 degrees still in Grand Island. It is still pretty warm here in the Tri-Cities. We did get into the upper 80s this afternoon. Also 81 in Hastings. Kearney at 79 degrees. North Platte a little bit cooler at 72. A little bit of flickering there on the sky cam. I'll be seeing some lightning out there as we do have some thunderstorms on the horizon. And we will be continuing to track those over the next little bit. We'll get to that in just a moment. But first off, let's go ahead and check out the 7-day forecast. So next 3 days, we're going to be seeing a bit of change in the forecast. So we've got some nighttime thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow night coming up. So about a 60% chance of rain through the whole day of Sunday, but most of that is going to be outside of the daytime hours. Then we're left with humid conditions still into Monday. We cool things off. It'll still be warm out there, but temperatures will drop down and those humidity values will start to level off a little bit in the upper 60s rather than in the mid 70s where they will be the next couple of days. Also of note, we've got some more sunshine coming in at the end of the week, so we're going to see high pressure build into our area, but that means that our temperatures will be allowed to get closer to 90 degrees, another warm week ahead. Looking at our weather alerts right now, for most of southwestern Nebraska and parts of south central Nebraska, we've got a flash flood watch out. There is a severe thunderstorm watch out in South Dakota, not in our viewing area, fortunately, but we have still seen some severe weather across our area. That was earlier around the McCook area, back to Hayes Center as well, and even off towards parts of Chase County. So let's take a look at some of these storms right now, because they've put down a lot of rain and over the past several hours this evening. So lots of rain all the way from Arnold all the way down into Frontier and Stockville County right now. Stockville in Frontier County, but we've got 3 flash flood warnings across our area for Chase and Hayes County, Hitchcock, Red Willow, and for Frontier right now. We've seen some places with nearly 5 inches of rain estimated by the radar, even upwards of 4 inches of rain just to the north of Culbertson there and southeast of Hamlet. Hayes Center, though, like I said, upwards of 5 inches of rain has been recorded there, and there have been reports of flash flooding across some of the county roads in that area. Callaway about to see some pretty heavy rain moving in with some frequent lightning as well. That'll eventually make its way towards Arnold. This storm, in particular, will likely dodge northwest of Broken Bow. Could be still be seeing some of that rain filter in the area. And Zelma, it looks like just from the motion of this storm, we'll be getting another thunderstorm here in a little bit. Loop City to Ravenna, some moderate rainfall. That's continuing off towards St. Paul and Howard County, and some pop-up showers here between Fullerton and Central City. No lightning with that, but we'll continue to monitor that as that might build a little bit more as it goes off towards the east. Temperatures right now across the state, mostly in the 80s here for the Tri-Cities area towards the south and east there. 82 still in Lincoln right now, but behind all these storms, this is part of a cold front system coming through, some cooler air in that direction, but it feels incredibly muggy today. Some of the highest dew points that we've seen all season into the mid 70s today. These purples, just that atmospheric soup out there, you feel like you can cut the air with a butter knife out there. Heat index still feels like the upper 80s here for the Tri-Cities area because of that humidity. The winds right now mostly out of the southeast, but behind the cold front, they're starting to turn a little bit out of the east, and we're seeing some diverging winds here because of those thunderstorms throwing off a little bit of that flow. Futurecast has been performing a little bit subpar today, so we'll take some of this with a grain of salt, but it's not extending down into Kansas like the model is showing. We just looked at radar. It's not verifying this right now, but we might be seeing that spawn off the cold front a little bit later on this evening. So we'll progress this out. It looks like it moves more into Kansas rather than towards the Lincoln area. Some models do put some rain for the Lincoln area. I think I do trust that it's going to dive a little bit farther south, but tomorrow night is going to be a bigger show. We're looking at an enhanced risk for parts of our viewing area. As it moves past the Highway 81 corridor, it'll get to the Tri-Cities area past midnight, it looks like, and that's fairly consistent on the timing that it gets to the Tri-Cities around or after midnight. This is 2 a.m. It'll make to the Lincoln area after about 3 to 4 a.m. So another couple of nights of thunderstorms coming through. So if you have a weather radio, make sure you've got that on and next to your bed as well so it can wake you up. Tonight we've got still just a slight risk of severe weather, but most of this chance is dwindling now. Tomorrow is going to be the big show. We've got an enhanced risk out for portions, or a large portion of southwestern Nebraska. So wind and hail are the two main threats with this, but we can't rule out tornadoes as well. So continue to watch us here on Local 4. We'll have updates over the next 24 hours. Looking at our temperatures overnight tonight, we'll be dropping down into the 60s here for the Tri-Cities area, right near 70, maybe a degree or two either side. And then as we head through the afternoon tomorrow, highs will be back up into the mid-80s, but the humidity is not going down anytime soon. It's still going to be really hot and muggy.
Yeah, you know, Kit, I'm kind of over the soupy feeling, but it's just
Yeah.
part of Nebraska's summer.
And if we didn't have all the corn growing, it wouldn't be this bad.
And we need that corn.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, Kit. And coming up